All right, folks, welcome back inside the Janitor's Closet. My name is Bryce Hunt, joined as always, lead football expert, analyst, personality, Josh Frey-Sam here at TJC. Josh, we only had one play last week, so took care of business.
I
One to
guess we
one.
forgot the glasses.
Sure. Yeah, sunglasses. Technically, we swept the slate. Needed that. And already on the board here as well with a Thanksgiving winner. Happy Thanksgiving to all of our American viewers. We're thankful for you folks. Hopefully, you're having some time with the family, enjoying some time off. Great week of football here as we get into week 13. Another smaller play volume week for us here.
Mm,
But I will say our biggest play of the year to date is coming in this video, our week 13 best bet video, Josh.
yeah,
Uh, yeah, another low volume week. What do you think about this? You said there's still some plays that you're mulling over.
yeah. There's a few that I'm still. We got like a half a dozen right now that are kind of in the chamber. We'll see if we let them go or not. But yeah, this is right now just two plays on the week. And listen, it's been we're just again trying to slowly but surely climb ourselves out of this little bit of a rut that we dug ourselves, and so far so good. And we're just trying to ramp up now toward we're hitting this home stretch finally, and this is kind of where we started heating up a little bit last year as well. And hopefully we can do the same here and be cooking into the playoffs. So yeah, looking forward to this one, and I'm high on this slate.
All right. Well, we mentioned two winners in a row. We're looking to add two more. Of course, we'll have our anytime touchdown parlay to conclude the video. But folks, if you want to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment down below. We're thankful for you folks on this Thanksgiving week. Go ahead and follow us on X or Twitter at TJC Bets. And if you already do so, you would already know what our first play of the week is here. We're looking at Houston and Jacksonville here to start off our show, Josh.
Yeah, man, this is it's turned into like the best bet for the week was actually probably going to be Houston -4 for the longest time, and then we got news this morning that Trevor Lawrence is going to be coming back and playing, which is kind of a remarkable turnaround because it was just last week that we were talking about Trevor Lawrence having season-ending shoulder surgery, and we were like, okay, so the Jags are effectively really done. I mean, we knew that they were already done, but now this is their quarterback's done for the year. But now Trevor Lawrence is all of a sudden he's coming back and playing, and so as a result, this Jacksonville Jaguars offense gets a huge boost. And along with Trevor Lawrence, they've got Brandon Sheriff, who's going to be playing their guard, who's missed some games this year, and they got Tank Bigsby, who missed a little bit of time, and he's going to be back as well. So now this offense all of a sudden is has some pretty big pieces back and is rolling in a lot going in their favor back from the Mac Jones days of this season for the Jaguars, which was not pretty. Not long, but not pretty. As a result, we're going to go over 44 points in this game. This one, we got the Houston Texans, who right now the offense, I think this is prime for this is the get right game for the Houston Texans. I think this is the one where after you watch it, you're kind of going, oh yeah, okay, this is a team that could be this could be dangerous in the playoffs here, and this is a team that we probably don't want to face in the playoffs here, especially going to Houston. Texans as well on the defensive side of the ball. We talked about injuries and some of the guys that are coming back for the Jacksonville Jaguars this week. Well, the Houston Texans are still battling injuries on the defensive side of the ball. Jalen Petrie is going to their standout safety is going to be out. Foley Fatukasi is going to be out as well, which is going to hurt them. And you're talking about in the run game, getting after Trevor Lawrence and that interior pressure as well. We'll also see about Xavier Hutchinson, whether or not he's going to play. He's questionable, but a couple of big injuries on the defense side of the ball for the Houston Texans. Of course, Will Anderson Jr. is still kind of battling a little bit of an injury. He's going to play in this game, but something to keep an eye on regardless. Same with Jimmy Ward battling a little something, but he's going to play in this game. But the point being with this, I think Houston Texans offense is in a prime spot here to kind of erupt. We know that the Jacksonville Jaguars, they do not get out of man coverage for God knows what reason. They don't have the guys to play, in my opinion, man coverage all day, but they do. And you're talking about Nico Collins, who absolutely feasts on this team. He's going to have a day. Tank Dell, I think, he's gonna have he's gonna eat as well a little bit here. And then you got Joe Mixon, who's just gonna take advantage. Like the Jacksonville Jaguars defense is just near the bottom in every single category you look at. So this is a team that is, and then you look at this is with Trevor Lawrence coming back, it's gonna be an offense that is gonna perform a little bit better against the Houston Texans defense that hasn't blown anybody away by any means. So again, I think this is just kind of setting up. I like the spot for both these offenses. I think this is really just setting up to hit the over this one, and I'm looking forward to it. And I also didn't mention it's over 44 points, but we're taking that for 2 units. So looking forward to this one. Should be a fun one.
All right, so a little AFC South action gets us rolling here. Now, we mentioned it. Our biggest play of the year is going to be coming in Orchard Park. We have the San Francisco 49ers banged up, scuffling a little bit as of late to see the Buffalo Bills, who are fighting for that top spot in the AFC right now.
Yeah, you said banged up. That is an understatement. Let's actually get it out of the way first and foremost. If you haven't heard already, folks, this is we saw the first snow game of the year, the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns there in prime time. Well, we're gonna get another snow game here in prime time here over there at Highmark. I'm looking forward to this one. This is going to be lots of snow. I'm not sure if we're going to necessarily get, neighbors, the locals helping out the Buffalo Bills players, like digging them out of their driveways and stuff. I don't know, like last year, I don't know if that's going to be the case. I don't know if they're going to get that much snow. There's going to be snow, though, and there's going to be a lot of it. Big time snow day over there at Highmark. So looking forward to this one. Now, we look at this game. The big news in this one, Bryce, is that Brock Purdy was announced today. He is going to be playing in this football game. Now, I liked this at -7. The Bills dropped down to -6. Now, I liked it again at -7 when it was going to be Braylon Allen, playing at quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers. I like it even. I like it still at -6. Now, to me, I think that it tells you all you need to know about this Brock Purdy situation, at least from the market's point of view. When you talk about Brock Purdy's announced as playing, and this number only drops down 1 point. Typically, if Brock Purdy was injured, I think this number would go down to -5, -4.5, maybe -4, maybe. I think that tells you all you need to know about this. I think that the San Francisco 49ers, they're pushing out Brock Purdy. I think they know it's a little bit early. This was an injury that was talked about last week, where it was like Kyle Shanahan was like, I don't know how long it's going to be for him. Again, kind of like the Trevor Lawrence situation in a way. So now you're talking about Brock Purdy. It feels like a little bit of desperation here for the San Francisco 49ers, where they know their backs are up against the wall and they're on the road and they know that they got to go win this game. And this is their best chance of doing so. Brock Purdy, you're not 100%. You might not even be 80% in this game, but we need you to go out and do what you can here to try and give us the win. And so as a result, it feels a little bit desperation to me in this one. The play is going to be -6, and we're taking this for 4 units here. But a part of this for me is not only are you taking Brock Purdy, who's coming off a serious shoulder injury, who's still navigating a serious shoulder injury, and putting him in a snow game in not ideal conditions, right? Let's keep in mind, San Francisco's plays in California. Now they're coming over to Buffalo for this, right? This is just unideal. This is not ideal for a quarterback to be coming back from an injury of this. Too. You're also talking about the San Francisco 49ers are going to be down Aaron Banks and Trent Williams, 2 of their top offensive linemen in this game. That doesn't work well for when you're talking about their quarterback, trying to keep him upright. Nick Bosa is missing this game as well. Demador Lenore, is also going to be missing this game. So now, and then Drake Greenlaw still isn't ready to come back yet. He's going to be out as well. So, you're talking about 5 of the top players on this team are going to be missing it, and you're talking about an injured Brock Purdy coming back to try and put on the cape and save the day against a Buffalo Bills team that is trending in literally the opposite direction right now. Buffalo is playing well. They're coming off a bye. They are getting healthy. Matt Milano's probably going to play in this game, which is huge for this defense. Dalton Kincaid's going to be out of this game, but we've seen this offense can operate on the legs of Josh Allen just fine without Dalton Kincaid. To me, the spot for Buffalo here, it doesn't make sense why this only went down 1 point here. We'll take it. I was ready to take it -7 anyways, but at -6 here, to me, it also the last point I'll make on this game is a lot of the media that you're hearing, a lot of the local beat reporters and content creators that are coming out of San Francisco this week. I listened to a lot of stuff this week and was reading a lot of stuff, and a lot of it just feels like San Fran was almost like a lot of people are shocked that Brock Purdy is going to be playing in this game because the feeling was that Brock Purdy, or that San Francisco 49ers were effectively like punting on this week. Like it was going to be you know what? We'll soak the L. We're gonna get our doors blown off here, and then hopefully we can go on a run and everybody's healthy down the stretch. Obviously, they're feeling a little bit more desperation than people thought, so they're putting Brock Purdy in. But to me, this feels like, and to a lot of the media, local media, it feels like this is a week where the Niners are just they're almost punting on it a little bit, which is kind of weird to say for the San Francisco 49ers. But to me, I just don't see a way in which the Niners can keep up with the Bills offense here that's humming. So, and I don't see a way in which they move the ball effectively enough here against this defense that's been playing well. So that's a long-winded explanation, but -6 for 4 units is the play here in prime time. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, that's really interesting stuff there, Josh. So 4 units for the Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen, who just got engaged as well.
That
So
too. Hey,
hey,
we'll
give him
take
a little bump for that.
we'll
Let's
take the edges wherever we can get them.
sure, let's get him back in that victory formation,
Yes,
up by
sir.
6 or more. Sorry, 7 or more. Let's go
Yes,
for
sir.
that. All right, Josh, let's close out here. Anytime touchdown parlay felt really good last week until that Brian Robinson injury.
Yeah.
Uh, we're gonna get back. I'll call now. We're hoping to get back this week.
Yeah.
Where are you going with this one?
Yeah, this one I'm going to go to New Orleans here. We got the Los Angeles Rams are on the road in New Orleans there, and we're going to go Kyron Williams anytime touchdown here. New Orleans Saints, quite simply, their defense has just not been good and continues to not be. I think the Rams actually -2.5 on the road here is a play that we are really seriously looking at. Could be a Sunday play, so keep it locked on X for that at TJC Bets. But Kyron Williams, I think that the offense has plenty of opportunity, plenty of success in this game, and as a result, this could be a one, maybe even two touchdown game for Kyron Williams. So I think he gets in the end zone easily here. What about you?
I'm gonna roll Joe Mixon. You hit on him before when you were talking about that Houston Jacksonville game, but this is a guy that it was almost like every week you were gonna get 100 and a touchdown from Joe
Almost like
Mixon.
Derrick Henry.
Sure, sure. Last week tough one for Mixon. Looking for him to get back. Jacksonville's defense not great. We know we're
Not
getting there.
great.
So they obviously love to target him in the red zone, have him pound the rock. So let's get Joe Mixon, Kyron Williams into the end zone for our anytime touchdown parlay this week. Quick and simple recap: Jacksonville, Houston over 44 for 2 units. San Francisco and Buffalo were taking the Bills -6 for 4 units. Biggest play of the year, 6 units on the board, anytime touchdown parlay. 2 bet streak, folks. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment down below. This is obviously, historically speaking, a great time of the year for Mr. Josh Frey-Sam. I'm heading down the stretch towards that playoff push when all the information's out. He's seen all the tape you could imagine. So get on the train now before it leaves the station, man, because we're getting this thing rolling and really
Let's
no
hope so.
plans on stopping anytime soon. All right, Josh. Happy American Thanksgiving. Happy last week of November in Canada where we are. So yeah, let's have a great week here. 2 bets on the board, maybe more. Hit us on X at TJC Bets. Potentially some more plays going over as always. A couple hours before kickoff, we'll keep an eye on injury reports, line movement, stuff like that for you folks. So
Yes, sir.
head on over there as well. That'll do it for this week 13. We'll see you folks next week for week 14. Gamble responsibly. Happy Thanksgiving. We'll see you folks next week.